Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video. For those of you who are new and just joining me for the first or second time, hi, welcome, thanks for being here. You'll find that I'm actually Canadian, but a lot of my subscribers are American and a lot of the requests I get are on American type stuff. So this time I've had a lot of concerned viewers. They're very worried about the future of the USPS, US Postal Service. That's what it is, right? Service or system? Service, I think. Let me know in the comments what it is, whatever. Very concerned about the future of their postal service. There is that looming threat of being defunded and just not being able to work properly. And in any society, I think it's really important that there is some kind of functioning way to send mail. I mean, yeah, okay, we got the internet, but some things have got to be sent physically, and how are you going to do that with a system that's not being properly cared for? So a lot of people are concerned, and I just want to take a look at the future of USPS and hopefully bring some peace of mind to you guys, because it is kind of a scary thought, you know, and it's really upsetting to a lot of people, especially now that it seems as though a lot of Americans have to mail in their ballots for the upcoming election and stuff. I can understand there being a lot of stress. So let's get to this and take a look. Well, I want to look at the way things are right now and how they could change in the future. Okay, so let's look at the way things are right now. No particular spread. I'm just going to throw some cards and see what we find out. So the way things are going right now. Okay, Five of Swords. This is a card of like adding insult to injury or just being mistreated. So there's a struggle. Page of Pentacles right next to it. It does have to do with funding. This Page of Pentacles has got a double meaning, but the first thing I'm going to tell you, it does have to do with USPS not getting enough money. Because, I mean, okay, this page is holding a coin, but it's a page. A page is not really as big or as mature as, say, like a knight or a king or a queen, who, now these, you know, King of Pentacles has like all of these coins and has it all. Page of Pentacles has a little bit. USPS has a little bit. Not as much as they might need or as much as they'd like to have. There's an energy of malice with this, like, not being treated right. I'm hearing the word sabotage, and it doesn't mean that it's going to for sure be sabotaged, but I really try to avoid saying this person's name on my channel, but the orange idiot, some of you just call 45, because I just don't even want to use that person's name. I'm not putting that vibrational essence out there anymore. Has been wanting to kind of thwart people's attempts to vote him out. And with this pandemic, some polling places, from what I understand, had been like closed or are being instructed not to open, and some people are being told to mail in ballots. And then by defunding USPS, it throws a bit of a monkey wrench into that plan, because, you know, maybe mail, like the mail doesn't get like sent to, I don't know, I don't know what it's called, but you know, the places where they count up all the votes, it may not be sent there in time, you know, or it's like some of that mail just might, oops, didn't go through, oops, you know, we didn't have enough workers, or oops, this slipped through the cracks. That's the energy that I'm feeling with that Five of Swords, and that's what I really, really feel is happening, especially with this Five of Swords coming up. It's like it's being done on purpose. All right, and then there was just that whole, like, they're not getting enough. They have a little bit, but it's not exactly what they need or want. But now, the more positive thing, this is, when I said this has a double meaning, here's the second meaning of this card. In this case, people are trying to do the best they can to help fund it themselves. If the government's not going to do it, then it's what I was hearing just now was, well, if the government's not going to do it, then we're going to have to do it ourselves. I have the World card. Now, okay, the card says the world, but it actually just means the country in this particular reading. It's almost like a united effort to make sure that USPS gets the funding that it needs. I know a big thing was like buying stamps. I was seeing, and I do have some American friends like on my Instagram and stuff, and on their stories they have all of these posts up about, you know, how to help fund the USPS. And one of the big things was like buying stamps and like actually mailing things and stuff like that. So people are coming together, making a united effort so that the system can run as efficiently as possible. And it's a united effort against this force that's trying to defund and sabotage and throw kibosh on that service. Okay, so right now people are starting to try and make a united effort, which is really, really good to see. Now, what about the future? Oh, look at that. Okay, so this is okay, you guys. Try not to worry too much about it, because I had the star fall right out while we're shuffling, and this is a card of optimism and hope. It's like, don't give up hope. There's no reason, no need to give up your optimism just yet. What else is there? Because I keep hearing things will work out fine. Things will work out. I keep hearing one way or another. What else? This is in the future. Okay. Now, I did say, yes, optimism. Yes, things will be okay. But it might take a while. Okay? I'm just going to be really honest. Things might be shitty for a little while. Here we have disappointment, heartbreak, and slowness with that Four of Swords. Disappointment, heartbreak, and slowness. So it does seem as though, I think, for the rest of this particular administration, they're not going to make any efforts to help the U.S. Postal Service. As long as Orange Person is still there, they're not going to make any efforts to help them out. And then comes a rock bottom type of situation. I'll look at that one in a second. But then we see things start to get better. And this, I really feel as though this is with the next administration. Four of Wands is all about, this is a card that does refer to like the house or the home. And in a lot of my older like political readings, this was about the White House. In, you know, depending on if that's what I was, if it was American stuff I was reading on or whatever. Here's some evaluation, but just also the fruit of somebody's effort, of somebody's labor. This is also going to be the fruit of that united effort. I was talking about people like purchasing stamps and purposely using, like, choosing USPS instead of like FedEx or Purelator or like other shipping companies, just so that USPS can get a little bit more money. It takes a while, but it does seem to work a little bit. And then that next administration also, I do feel as though with this next card, like, they're going to go in there and start making some serious changes. So one of those I do feel has to do with funding USPS better. But I wanted to look at that rock bottom kind of moment with that 10 of Swords. What's that all about? Whose rock bottom is that? And what's it all about? Okay, this does have to do with the next administration. So it's the end of the current one. That's whose rock bottom this is going to be. The current administration and the current orange person. Because when the new administration comes in, this is them, okay? So like Prez and VP or whatever order you want to put them in. They're going to go in and see, like, this is, the moon is representing the big mess that they have to come in and clean up. And it's not just about the USPS. There's a lot of stuff that has been made a huge mess of that they have to go in and deal with now. But it does seem like USPS is going to be okay. It just, things might be shitty for a while yet before they start to get better. But they do get better. So I hope that helps somebody. I know a lot of you guys had been asking me about it, and I had to try and help out somehow. I had to read on that. I wanted to know about it too. So thank you for watching.